Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for June 15th to 30th, 2021. This is a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I want to thank you for joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. So you can formulate a question. By the time we get to the outcome, I can tell you if that outcome card means yes or no. We'll get some cards of clarification as well as some cards of advice here near the end. And so here in the center, your current present situation, we have the Three of Earth coming out in reverse. So the Three of Earth is the Three of Pentacles. So it's like you're feeling like you're not getting recognition at work. You feel like maybe that you're potentially not a team player, or you're being left out of a work situation here, or you don't want to compromise or collaborate is maybe how you're feeling. You want to do things independently. So let's just see this. What is the influence here? Okay, so we have this one coming out, and it is the Dreamer. So you have a leap. You want to take a leap of faith. You want to follow your dreams, and you may be coming into some unexpected opportunities, you know, to do with a new start or a brand new beginning here during this time frame, Aquarius. And what is the base of the situation, or some of your past issues here leading to this situation? So yeah, you're not feeling like you want to compromise. So you have the ego in reverse. So here is like, this is like feeling stuck. It's you know, it's a false sense of feeling trapped. So, you know, maybe you had a lot more freedom previously, and you know, than you do now, and you're just kind of feeling maybe a little bit stuck and trapped. You know, you have a lot of fear-based thoughts during this time that's leading you to not wanting to work with others. And in the immediate past, we have this strength. And so this is showing you that you have, you know, you have had to have in the past your great inner strength. And, you know, you have to kind of release harsh judgments that you have of others. The card shows that you've had some, you know, compassion and forgiveness, but maybe someone has had some compassion and forgiveness for you. You could be dealing with a Leo here as well. So let's have a look at what your overall attitude is, Aquarius, about this situation. Okay, so you have those two cards coming out. So you have the Knight of Earth and the Four of Air. So you kind of just want to take a break. You really want to maybe take a vacation. You're kind of trying to weigh out your decisions and take more time and really listen to your thoughts before you're making a decision. And with the Knight of Earth, it's kind of time to kind of buckle down and get stuff done, right? So honor your commitments, right? But it's something that's like slow and steady. You're loyal, you feel dedicated, you feel, you know, you're trying to be kind and this kind of thing, but yet you still want to have a break, and a break from all the mental stress and all the thoughts that are going on for you, Aquarius. And how about the immediate future? Okay, this one wanted to fall out. And we have Unity. So this is the card, the Hierophant. So traditional, you know, viewpoints or methods. So coming up, you could be, you know, dealing with some spiritual organizations, but you could be seeking out mentors or like-minded friends here in the near future. Something that brings that traditional balance, and something that can be, you know, loyal and dedicated like yourself. Okay, so with your fears here, so you're kind of fearing things aren't going to turn out the way you plan them to, right? So you're afraid you're not going to be able to look at the positive in a situation and continue to look back at the negative situations in your life. So, and with the Two of Earth here, you're afraid of like too much going on at once, like too much decisions to be made and things like that. So that's kind of in your fears position. You could be dealing with an earth sign as well. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. How are others seeing you, Aquarius? Okay, that one wanted to come out. There's a lot of that, you know, that deep purple color in this. So we have the Ace of Earth. So others are seeing you as abundant, and that, you know, that you're maybe involved in a promising business venture, and, you know, maybe during this time that you have to sign some important documents or contracts. But I'm seeing like a lot of this, this is like, it's kind of trying to see beyond illusions is what I'm getting with this color. Like you kind of have to, you know, see beyond like illusions and things like that, Aquarius. So what are your hopes? What are you hoping for in this situation? What is What are you hoping for, Aquarius, in this situation? What are you hoping for? What are you hoping for, Aquarius, in this situation? Okay. Oh, you have the wheel, of course. So you just want a time of positive change. You want something to move forward and fortune to be on your side here, Aquarius. Yeah, again with this, you know, this deep purple. It's like the, you know, it's like the third eye or whatever. Hey, it's like telling you, you know, to use your intuition, but to see beyond, you know, appearances and things like that. Okay, and you've got the Hermit in reverse. And so, yeah, it's like, you could be dealing with the Taurus here too for some of you. But with the Hermit in reverse, it's like you aren't using your intuition. You are relying maybe too much on other people here. And no, in answer to your question, yeah, it's kind of like you're relying. There's so much purple going on. It's reading like this really dark purple here. You know, it's like like the third eye. So it's like asking you to, you know, use your intuition in this situation, you know, see beyond appearances and the illusions, right? Trust your intuition and act accordingly during this time frame, right? So, you know, you have to have clear thought, inner vision, and spiritual guidance during this time frame. There's a lot of it. So that's why I'm going with that. But let's see here with your center. We'll get some clarifiers now. So the Three of Earth, it's like you're not wanting to collaborate. Okay. Yeah, the King of Cups. You're really maybe being a bit overly emotional in a time here. You're not wanting to collaborate with anyone. But with this King of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like you're kind of going through a time where you don't have maybe quite good, your emotions under control. So you're maybe being a bit overly emotional during this time frame, Aquarius. And why is this Dreamer here, the Fool card, right? So the leap of faith, yeah. So this is something that you want to commit to. This is like stability. It can be marriage for some, but like it's something that you want to take a leap of faith towards this stability and commitment, right? And the Ego in reverse. So the Ego coming out in reverse is kind of like, you know, you're moving away from that feeling of being stuck, you know, like you've moved away from that real feeling of being stuck, because we're never stuck, but we may think we are, right? And the Strength. So you've needed great inner strength here in the past. You had to maybe release harsh judgments, and you've had a lot of burdens here where you don't ask others for help here, Aquarius, but you've had a lot to dig deep down for inner strength and guidance here. You know, and you really haven't asked others for help. You've been busy. There's been lots of work going on, that kind of thing, right? So, excuse me. So the Four of Air, you know, wanting a break from all this thinking and just, you know, vacation in general, maybe, you know. And here we have the Six of Pentacles. So something's going to be, you know, equal give and take. Someone might be giving you a gift or being generous to you, or you are being generous with others, you know, potentially while you're on this break. And the Knight of Earth, like time to kind of buckle down and get things done, honor your commitments. So here with this card here, it's like you feel kind of trapped in your thoughts regarding your commitments and things that you've committed yourself to, because you want to remain dedicated and honorable and all loyal and that type of thing. But it's leading you to have a lot of overthinking what you've kind of signed up for here. And then coming out in the near future is unity, right? So traditional, you know, you could be dealing with banks and that kind of thing too, but you could be seeking, you know, some guidance and having some spiritual, you know, seeking spiritual guidance, you know, that type of thing too. Seeking out mentors, like-minded friends, that kind of thing. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune coming out with that. So this is something that's destined. So potentially you can meet someone here coming up that is going to bring you, you know, help you with that stability and that you know, good stable viewpoints, traditional, that you kind of agree with, Aquarius. So let's just look at the Five of Water here. So there's, you know, you're afraid of having regrets of the decisions that you make. There's too much going on at once. You know, you're afraid of too much going on at once so that you won't be able to keep up or handle how much, you know, you have to do. This card, yeah, you're kind of afraid to stand your ground and maybe say no because you've already signed up for this stuff and you don't want to look like you're not dedicated or, you know, an honorable person here, Aquarius, even though sometimes you might just have to take a break with this Four of Air and be generous to yourself and give that time back to yourself, you know. So here's the Ace of Earth and how others see you. Like, they see you abundant, they see you, we have the Eight of Cups and the Empress. So, you know, they could see you as walking away from things that no longer serve you. You're starting new beginnings. You're compassionate, kind, loving. This is, you know, also she stands for Venus. So, you know, there could be a lot of self-love. You could be, you know, having something to do. You could be hearing news of children or getting news around your children maybe during this time. And then the Wheel is what you're hoping for. So we have, yeah, you have the Five of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So you feel like, you know, you want some, in the past, maybe you've had a lot of regrets. You don't want things that you're going to regret or lies here, right? So you want just a run of good fortune. But this Hermit in reverse, it's like not listening to your intuition. It's not following your own judgment. It's maybe listening to too many others. Yeah. You got the Queen of Swords and the Chariot in reverse. So, you know, maybe you have to, you know, be clear and cut things out of your life that no longer serve you. But this card also tells you, like, there's no hurry to do that with the Chariot in reverse, but you have to kind of just use your intuition and really kind of cut out those things that make you feel busy and rushed and all of that, and just really listen to your intuition during this time is what I'm getting. So Aquarius, that's very interesting. Let's just get a card of kind of advice for you here from our chakra deck here. We'll get a card of advice for you Aquarius during this time frame. Get a card of advice here for Aquarius for June 15th to 30th, 2021. What would be helpful for them to know during this time frame? Very interesting reading. Okay, wow, there's lots coming up. Okay, so we have the grounding coming out. So this is to do with the root chakra. So I'm anchored. So this is a message for you here, Aquarius. I'm anchored in my physical existence and resonate in perfect harmony with the physical world. I am of the earth as I am of heaven. I root down and yield to the world around me. I connect with the life-giving energies of earth and lovingly release lower vibrations to Gaia to be transformed. So Mother Earth, basically. I am earthed. So basically, it's maybe that you need to focus on grounding, and you're maybe a little bit too up in your thoughts or up in your head, or, you know, trying to think too far ahead, and you need to basically just come back down to that grounding energy with the root chakra. So let's go and have a look at the secret language of animals to see what advice. Wow, they have. That's a lot. Just the deck just flew out of my hands there, Aquarius. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Wow, we have Earth. Isn't that funny? Gaia. Hey, release to Gaia. And then your other advice card is Earth. Interesting. Physical body, grounding, nurture, cultivate. Isn't that interesting? So I'm just going to go to the book here and see what it says to do about Earth here. Interesting that comes out. These cards are really coming out interesting today, kind of confirming each other, right? So step outside, take your shoes off, stand there and be. You know, the element of earth embraces you with a message to find stillness within motion, to be grounded in order to reach far, to settle into yourself in order to find freedom. So earth brings the gift of realness and tangibility. Earth path is simple, direct, complete, whole. There is no need for strain, force, or hurry, but your consistent, committed presence is required. Don't get lost in the big picture or swallowed by details. Just concentrate on being where you are right now. Show up, be present, follow through. Focus on the simple things that need to be done, and you'll feel a sense of great accomplishment. Now is a time for building, cultivating, anchoring yourself into steady, committed action to provide a solid foundation for that which is ready to come through you. A great new chapter or phase of your work in the world is ready to unfold, and now is the time to ground in it. So yeah, the grounding, hey? Very interesting. So yeah, you need to find that grounding and feel anchored in yourself here, Aquarius, is what I'm getting from this reading. So that was very interesting. Again, I really appreciate you joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. And I will see you in the beginning of July.